Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Tracey Brown, Tracey Brown. Tracey Brown Live. Tracey Brown Live. Tracey Brown. Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
My favorite symbol is the tree of life. Everything.
Tracey Brown. Tracey Brown Live.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. Today, I don't know where my other glasses are. Today, they're over there. Today, Dashikis and Bonnets is really about full moon magic. Today is the day. Today is the day that I've been praying for, right? May 11th was so important to me. It's full moon. It's full moon magic. This is the day that I told everyone this is what I want to do for Britney. So hashtag free Britney. If you can get a pink candle and invest in what I'm doing, do it. Now, you don't need all the herbs. What we need more than anything is prayers for Britney. Okay? But because I'm very selfish, I ain't just doing a candle for Britney. I'm doing it for me too, right? So the way we're going to start this is, this is what's called a pull-out candle. And remember, I told you you can buy the candles from the dollar store. I actually bought this from one of those magical places, the Botanica places. I love pull-out. The reason why I love pull-out is because you put your best magic in if you make your candles or if you do the pull-out. If you do the religious candles, I promise you it does work. But there's something about putting the work inside for yourself that makes a better difference. So I'm using symbols. I like sigils. And again, these are all things I'm investing in teaching you all. I've done this for years, right? Just didn't tell you all. I wasn't sure how everyone is ready for something, right? And then Spirit told me, God told me, stop doing my job. And I was like, all right, fine. So this I'm doing from something called Lumerian Healing, right? And these are very simple symbols. There are sigils that are very, very complicated. I actually like the simple stuff. So the first one I'm going to do is for Britney. No, this one is mine. Okay, so the first one I'm going to do for Britney is Universal Love Symbol. Ocean of Love, Universal Love Symbol. So I mapped it out, but this isn't going to come out so perfect, but it's okay. I mapped it out, and you're going to work with a regular pen. And guys, let me tell you what I love to do. I love candle magic. It is my go-to. Candle magic is my go-to. I don't do evil magic. We've talked about this. I don't have time to put evil on someone. I have better things to do with my life. But this is, you guys can't see it. Oh, yes, you can. That's Ocean of Love, Lumerian symbols, right? And because she is, because she needs protection, this is a protective symbol. I'm going to do the same things on mine because I'm doing this for Britney and her court case. I'm tired of her being enslaved. I know what that feels like as a culture. As a culture, I know what it's like being enslaved. And so I am not allowing this to be. And the other thing that, the reason why I'm doing this for Britney is because it's through this conservatorship that there's been some mental depreciation with Britney, right? When you're enslaved, whether it's your husband, your parents, whatever, at some point you begin to believe it. And at some point you begin to have some mental appreciation because you think this is it. This is going to be the rest of my life. So that's why I'm so passionate in helping Britney, like to get her strength back, get her voice back, get her mind back to where it used to be, right? And so many people have influenced Britney. I was watching something with Beyonce the other day, and they made a joke about there was like 50 Shades of Beyonce, but what I noticed at the end of the video is how Beyonce was like, I didn't ask for that lighting. Like, who gave me that lighting? We had a conversation and I said, I want all white. And then somebody goes, make it all white. And she was like, I said this yesterday. Why do I feel like the crazy one? And when I saw that, that's what they didn't let Britney have. They didn't let her have her power source. And if she did speak up, then she was a bitch or whatever. And who wants to be labeled that? But in a world 10 years ago, even 5 years ago, being called a bitch was like intimidating because you're trying to get along with the world. Now, Britney, we're going to be all bitch. Right? We're going to go right back to that song. It's Britney, bitch. Right, Britney? By the way, Britney, I really love doing this for you. I don't know why. Listen, I am honored to give you the magical properties that you need. You see what I'm saying? I'm giving you power. Speak up, young lady. I'm giving you permission to be Britney. All right. And then I gave her, I love candle magic. I know you guys don't understand how much I love this stuff. I really do love this stuff. So stick with me. I'm going to be here for quite some time. I thought I had 15 minutes to do this, but 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, but I have an hour. Oh, excuse me, guys. I'm not going to take an hour, but I'm just saying I thought I had less time. Then I'm doing the Sea of Stars. And the reason why I'm doing the Sea of Stars on Britney's candle, I'm not doing it on my candle, because we need stars to speak up more and more and more and more. Everybody speak up, please. Everybody speak up for Britney, please. Everyone that speaks up intimidates the court system into understanding that no one should be conservatized and make $1 billion per show. The hell is that? This symbol right here is called the Sea of Stars. And then it consists of 2 circles, right? I use a regular pen. Don't drive yourself crazy with trying to put symbols in your candles. It actually is the sign of the cross first. That's what it is first, the sign of the cross. Just get it even. Remember, we're not worried about perfection here. And then it's a line going through the cross on both ends. And that's called the Sea of Stars. So beautiful. You guys don't understand how much I love candle magic. I love it to the nth degree. I love it. I hope you are honored that I am sharing my love for candle magic. Let me tell you hoes something. Stop doing dark magic. PSA over. Okay, so her candle is done. Oh, and then I gave a dolphin. Hi. And the dolphin, I already did it, is So I'll tell you what each of the symbol means, right? Because I have a little bit of time. I was going to rush and just get this over with. The ocean of love, right? This right here is peace and rejuvenation. Peace and rejuvenation. This symbol is for unconditional love. It's used in times of stress and discomfort to bring huge relief. This can help with anxiety or worry. This is also good for those that have sleepless nights or anxiety. Using this symbol is for an overwhelming feeling of love may come over you. All right. The next symbol that I used on the candle is called Sea of Stars. This is Sea of Stars. And it means reconnecting to home, to bring messages from the motherland of Lumeria and other galaxies. The symbol can help you realize why you are here. Why are you here, Britney? All right? And to help with your true path in this lifetime. There's a reason why you gave up the Vegas event. This may also help you with your destiny. You may feel a little homesick and you're not sure why. Britney, there's at least one member in every family that's a black sheep that feels different and doesn't understand. And you're just trying to have a human experience. But then you came out with all of this talent. And so you thought that's who you were. But then you gave up your Vegas event, whatever it's called. And now you're trying to refine yourself. I think the last 2 years you've been inside your head trying to figure out, who am I? What am I? Like, what is this? As it turns out, you're just one of us, Britney. I've said it again. I'll say it 1,000 times. You're a fairy. All right? Come into the world. Like, it's so happy here. And anybody else, like, if you feel out of place, like your family doesn't like you, like, you know, there's just, you're just different. You respond differently. You're kind of goofy, right? Perhaps you feel disconnected. It's about being around lower frequencies here on Earth. You're of a higher frequency, but you don't know it, right? So they make you feel like you're the lower frequency. Girl, you're just so crazy. Britney's so crazy. Britney ain't crazy, guys. Britney's inside her head. And the thoughts that you have inside your head are profound. Go with it. Thank you, Salt and Pepper. We love goofiness. So I added this symbol so that other stars can support you outwardly on Twitter, on Instagram, right? And then this is a dolphin symbol. This symbol is for dolphins. And this is about joy, hope, and innocence. All right. The dolphin connects making people happy and joyous, to rekindle a childlike spirit in you, in the people that watch you. What did Tom Cruise do? Hold on a second. He's so crazy. This helps when you're feeling low, but allows you to grow huge like a dolphin, to relive your childhood dreams. It's the spirit of a dolphin, which is free, happy, and hopeful. And then the last one, I think, oh, wait, maybe that's the last one. Oh, no, I have 2 more. And then I got the shell. This is the shell symbol. That's the shell symbol. And the shell is about protection and security as you move forth, fighting for your independence. that when you get your independence, that you are protected, that you are secure, that there is a shell of protection around you, that no one can ever penetrate and ever take from you ever again. All right. Use this daily, this protection symbol. You may feel the heaviness of the current economic climate. That you, Brittany, maybe me. Did I use this shell? No, I'm thinking about it. I did. Wait, I did. Okay. Maybe from your workplace. That makes sense to me for you. Or from being around others with negative tendencies. Hello. Do you feel insecure about past hurts or previous relationships? The shell symbol can help with these issues. This will help you regain a higher energy level. We need to raise our vibrations. This symbol helps to protect from stress. Remember, the first symbol helped protect it from stress and anxiety. When moving, when changing jobs or relationships or independence and from your conservatorship with your dad. As you are a light worker, which you are, Brittany, you are a light worker and a healer. It would be interesting to find out if you are a healer, but I know that you probably have healed so many through your music. I just think there's other healing qualities that you could take on if you come home to the metaphysical world. You have a tendency to pick up other people's energy. This will help you to protect yourself from lower vibrations. Always got to protect ourselves from the lower vibrational people. Listen, anyone can be low vibrational. Anyone can have a low vibrational moment even, all right? You cannot stay in low vibration, not in this day and age and this era. 2021, in the midst of a COVID, in the midst of a pandemic that is still here, you cannot be so 2019 anymore. You have to raise your vibration, because the only way you're going to survive the COVID is that if you understand that raising your vibration is the way to healing. It's how we heal, by raising our vibrations. All right? And the last one, which is my favorite, which is, oh, I didn't even carve it out. I need to carve it out, guys. It's the first one that I did, and then it was the last one that I carved, that I carved out. The last one is Pearls of Wisdom. Do you guys see that? Pearls of Wisdom. Pearls of Wisdom, right underneath the star symbol. There was no coordination as to how I did this. I just want to make sure I got all the symbols in. The Pearl of Wisdom is insight to your soul. I often ask on my metaphysical channel, who are you? I want you all to start answering that question, whether you come on my show or not. Who are you? We got that from The Lion King, right? Beyonce repeated it in her King is Crown, whatever that show was. Loved it. Crown is King. King is, what's the name of that show? King is everything, right? And she said, who are you? Who are you? Right? In the repertoire of all her visuals, right? What's the name of that show? King is everything. King is black. Black is king. Black is king. I knew I was going to get it. This is a very exciting symbol. All right? Very exciting symbol. This helps connect you to the universe during a healing session. All right? Candle magic is about healing people. So good luck to those that want to do black magic. Shame on you. Shame on you. Low vibrations. Raise your vibrations. Candle magic is about healing and trusting and elevating what you want out of life without greed. This encourages you to find your soul's purpose or your next step. Britney, you're at your next step. You know what your soul purpose is. Your soul purpose was to perform. But even performing at some point becomes low vibrational, Britney, which organically you knew to stop. Organically, you got that spiritual memo inside your head where it was like, no mas. Because even you recognize you are being used as a pawn and a tool to be a workhorse. And it doesn't matter who you're paying. It doesn't matter who salaries, choreographer, designers, stage setters. Fuck them all. You shut it down. And that was the best thing you could have done. Because it wasn't your soul's purpose at some point. Was it? Yes. What's next step? And the next step is your power. So the next time you employ people, you are doing what you want to do. And if you have to be like Beyonce, somebody about to be fired, somebody about to be fired, you don't employ anybody that doesn't stay on your level, or somebody that makes fun of you, or somebody that doesn't get your soul's purpose. You don't need to explain it to anyone anymore. This is your last check. Thank you, sweetie. I'm so grateful for what you provided, but we're going in a different direction. Because you want to feel safe and comfortable at your next step, Britney. All right, so you may be drawn to this. Okay, no. All right. This is a very powerful symbol, the pearls of wisdom. All right, so I'm done here talking about Britney, right? Let me just, this is my stuff now. Let me just do it real quick because I just want to be able to light these simultaneously. I don't want to do Britney and not do myself. That's just stupid. And mama didn't make a dumb girl. All right, so I got my pearls of wisdom. I got my dolphin because I believe in the magical properties of water and dolphin energy, and so should you. I got my shell for, no, wait, this is dolphin. This is my protection energy. I love anything about protection. I am in a position where, you know, I think I need more protection than others. I believe I do. I believe that people want to be around me, but when they come around me, they then don't like me. I am very bossy in my inner circle, but I do it for everyone's greater good, but it doesn't always get perceived as if I am doing it for their greater good. But I promise you, I'm always doing it for their greater good. I get no benefit out of sacrificing hours and days to do what I do to elevate people. I love what I do. I get no extra money to do what I do. And people don't understand that. And so my soul's purpose, I figured out, was to bring out your highest good. I figured that out, right? But sometimes it can be perceived poorly. And sometimes you just want to give up. Sometimes you just want to give up. But what I figured out is that I don't think I want to give up. I think I just need to be protected from low vibrational people that don't understand my soul's purpose. But I understand my soul's purpose, and I have to go with my understanding of my soul's purpose. That's the only thing I know. I only know who I am. I don't know if that makes sense to anyone. I might be babbling on. Oh, and then I gave myself less symbols, so I only have the pearls of wisdom, the dolphin, and the protection. I'm going to give myself a couple of things. I'm going to give myself a money symbol, because currently you can't do anything without money. Unfortunately, I hate it. But God understands the world that we're in, so he gives the influence, allowing us to have what we need based upon the world that we're in. The good part is that money is not the most important thing for me. And I love that about me. And I want everyone to consider that if you have a soul's purpose, your whole purpose is to help others get to where you're at. That's truly your soul's purpose. And that if you have a product to sell, you're selling the product to get people to where they're at, where you're at. If it turns into just greed, then it's no longer your soul's purpose. So you always have to remember, every time you're packaging your product, you're helping someone. And you kind of have to say this: I'm helping someone. I'm helping someone. Like, make a sign. You know how some people have signs all over their house? Sometimes they're religious signs. You know, we have to have very simple signs like, today I'm going to help someone. Today I do my job to help others. Do you see how the signs should change? A lot of religious signs and all that. I love all of that. But 2021 is different, because none of us have to live. Zero. So if God lets you live, I wonder why. Don't take advantage of the life that you truly have for the moment. None of this is guaranteed until the pandemic is over. All right, so I'm going to give it's very pretty, very pretty. That's a good, that's a good. And I'm going to give myself love. Now, love is for universal. Love is for personal. Love is for self-love, right? This love symbol is for everything. Everything. Now, because you guys know I love God and Jesus, right? I'm going to put the cross sign next to $ love. I should have put it first. Please forgive me, God. I don't always think well. So I'm going to put the cross sign representing Jesus. Come down, don't be afraid. I ruined the cross sign now. All right. Do the cross sign. Remember, nothing has to be perfect, because this cross is kind of turning ridiculously uncomfortable. And because I love God, I'm going to add God. D. Now, if you do this and you have angel symbols, you know, you have sigils, you do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. Britney, because it's my candle, I must add the cross to your elevation as well. I know you're a Christian, so I'm not worried. By the way, you don't have to be Christian. This is me. This is me. You do you. Right? God doesn't care. God just cares that you call out his name. And let me tell you something. You're going to call out his name for good, or you're going to call out his name for bad. Either way, you will be calling upon God. So I don't know what to tell you. And then I'm going to write God's name here. I'd rather call out God's name when I'm healthy. That's what I'd rather do. I'd rather not forget him when I'm healthy. Learn to say good morning to God every day. How hard is that to do? Or to your highest authority. Could be Allah, could be Buddha. I don't care. Learn to say something beyond, I got to go to work today. We all feel that way. It's not just you. All right. Okay, so this is Britney's. How pretty are all the symbols? Now what we're going to do is, I should throw this out now. No, it's okay. Now what we're going to do is, I'm going to use beeswax. In my group, we were talking about beeswax. And it turns out that I need water. Oh, by the way, that cough medicine really did help yesterday. Woo! My allergies. I get these weird allergies, but it's annually. And I always forget that I have allergies. So I'm going to be using beeswax. Bee pollen. All right? And bee pollen is for activity, work, diligence, order, vigilance, positivity, sweetness, personal power. Personal power, Britney. Also represents the sun, also represents community. A messenger between the physical world and the spirit world, which is, come on, Britney, I tell you all the time, you're a fairy. Working with the energy spirit of the bee can offer guidance, insight, and messages. And getting messages from the spirit world. The energy and the spirit of the bee can be called upon in meditation, journaling, spiritual journals, and to invoke the energy of bees when you need that extra boost of motivation, right? Because your court date is coming up. You also have to speak up, hopefully at the June 23rd court date. Extra motivation to get the job done, to work with your community, and to be of service. Oh, look at that. Deborah is derived from B, meaning Deborah. And Melissa is Greek equivalent, meaning also B. I know B to mean busybody. So I am going to use the beeswax to put in the grooves. Normally, I would put in crystals. But no, I'm not going to put in crystals this time. I'm going to put in bees. Oh, this is mine. So it is a little bit of work, but go for it. Remember I told you the more work you put in, the better it is. That heart is not big enough. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Of course, I would love to see the S of the money sign to be influenced all the way. I'd love to see a big old heart here. It's not working out the way I want it. And I'm not going to give too much attention to trying to make it look perfect because I just don't have that type of energy. But we're just going to put the beeswax in the groove. If you don't have beeswax, put the sparkle sprinkles. Okay, don't drive yourself crazy. Oh, I think I need a glove. Damn it. I should have put the oil first. You know what? I should have put the oil first. Hold on. And I have to put on gloves. The reason why I put on gloves is because it gets messy. So hold on. When you're doing with anything that has to do with crafts, Always keep a box of gloves. You just never know. There are just things I hate to touch. And this is going to get messy. Where's my syringe? Oh my God, I pulled the syringe out and now I don't see it. Darn it. Also, don't be afraid to get yourself a whole bag of syringes. So, let me do Britney's first. This is Britney's. So this is Britney's boulder busting. Wait, let me shake it up. Paper toweling is your best friend. All right. And the reason why I said it gets messy is because, look, I'm really going to work it in the grooves, right? Look at this. Look how I'm doing that. Yes, look how I'm doing this. Yes, and as you're doing your candle magic, even if it's a glass candle, you can always put the oil around the glass candle as inside. But if you do it around, you kind of have to talk to the candle, right? You kind of have to go, please let the outcome be what Britney wants. Please, God, let the outcome be the way Britney has imagined her life to be, the outcome to be. She sees the outcome. Please let her have her outcome. Please let her be free of her dad's entanglement, right? Oh, and don't be afraid, guys. Candle magic is no joke, right? Don't be afraid. Go for it. Go for anything that you want. Let me get these grooves back a little bit. Because I want the beeswax to get up in here. Yes. So let's put some beeswax now in Britney stuff. Come on, beeswax, work with me. Not trying to work with me. I'm kind of crushing it instead to get it in the grooves. Maybe these grooves aren't big enough. I tried to make them big, 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 big. Dig deep when you're making grooves, right? I don't mind putting in the work. I love candle magic so much. I've been making my own candles. I've been using religious candles, and this is the first time I'm showing you guys the pull-out version of the candles. But I've got all types of uses for candles. So if you have any questions, feel free to DM me. Acetone will do candle magic for you in her house for those that can't do it in their house, which I respect. You know, I get that. I'm very blessed. No one gets to tell me what to do or how to do it. So I can do anything I want in my house. And so can Melissa, which is why she has offered up her services at Jatone, her name is, to do the candle magic for you. All right. I am very blessed and I honor my singleness. I honor that no one gets to tell me what to do. I honor that space in my life. Although I didn't understand it. I know I'm rambling on, guys, but I'm inside my head doing my candle magic and you're just watching. But I didn't understand it. I've often asked God, why do I not have a love interest, right? And I usually don't get an answer because God got jokes, right? And so just because I didn't get a love interest in my life doesn't mean my life stopped, right? Although sometimes, you know, you have depression when you're like, hey, God, like everybody else seems to be happy. I see all the weddings, beautiful black weddings on Instagram. Why am I not in a relationship, right? And then you get to the space like today, right? And when I watch how many people can't do what they want to do because there are so many restrictions. My mama won't let me, my husband won't let me, and it's like, damn, you know, I'm happy. I'm happy where I'm at, and I feel blessed that maybe God didn't give me a relationship so that I could find someone that would accept me doing what I do, because what I do for others. I don't even do it for me. I could work a 9 to 5. No, I can't. I can't work a 9 to 5. They all fire me. Who am I kidding? There's no 9 to 5 that's gonna be able to keep me. Hell, I've been fired from psychic stores. 2 of them. You want to talk about a unique personality? Well, just because you're psychic doesn't mean you have high vibration. There are low vibrational psychics, and most of y'all find them. I am not a low vibrational psychic. And my prayer is that when you call me high vibrational. But if you don't call me high vibrational, by the time the conversation ends, I hope I shifted you into a high vibrational essence. All right. This beeswax is not working out the way I wanted to, so I'm going to change my mind and add something else to it. Hold on. I'm not liking the beeswax. I'm going to put the beeswax in, but I'm going to put it in where it belongs, which is at the bottom of the candle. If I only had a brain. If I only had a brain. All right. So, what do you think I should use? Should I use the pink sugar? Should I use this color purple or this color purple? Pick 1, 2, or 3 while I put my gloves on. How's everyone doing? Hi, Black Daddy. How you doing? How you doing, Black Daddy? How's everyone doing? First time I'm picking my head up to look at everyone. Hey, Tracy, I love you when you do these candle magic. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. 1, 2, or 3. Honey with glitters and roll it with pollen. Honey with glitters. Yeah, but the honey's not sticking. The bee pollen's not sticking. So I'm going to take the bee pollen and put it in the bottom of the bowl. 3. You like 3. 3. Oh, hi, Allison. Okay, 3 so far is the winner. I'm going with 3 because 3 people chose 3. Because what I want y'all to see is the symbol, right? All the symbols that ooh, I almost got recruited for Scientology. Did I tell you guys that story about Scientology? I almost got recruited. Oh my goodness, I was in a bad space in my life. I was a parking enforcement, the worst parking enforcement person that could ever work. It was in Pasadena, and they kept accusing me of like breaking the computers in the office, but I wasn't. It's just that sometimes when you're magical, you break computers that aren't made well. Computers are made much better nowadays, but back in the day they weren't. And so when someone comes in with high energetic field, um, it looks like they're breaking the computer. It isn't. So they actually put a camera on me. They put me in the office, put a camera on me to see how I was breaking the computers. But I wasn't. I wasn't breaking the computers. Okay, so now can you see the symbols? Right? Now can you see the symbols? Yes. Can you see all the symbols now? This is God. Oh. Can you see all the symbols now? The cross. Right? Okay. That's hers. I don't want to share her energy because I like when I look at the candles, I like to see something different, right? So mine is going to be green. Do I need to change my gloves? Yeah. Just trying to separate the energy as much as I can. Like, she has big issues. I don't have her issues. And we're just trying to help her. But let's not. Plus, I don't want her to have my issues, whatever my issues are. Okay, so now get these disposable things right on Amazon. They're very cheap. Now we're going to put oil on mine. Let me just squish this up again. But in any case, so I was working for parking enforcement, and I was going through something. I think at the time, I think at the time my son wasn't talking to me, and it was such a sad moment in my life. And I had a mentor at the time that said to me, leave your son alone. Because to me, he was like the gingerbread man. And she was like, leave your son. This is my candor now. She's like, leave your son alone, which actually didn't make sense to me. But she added, she said, do your metaphysical work. And I was like, but I'm a really good psychic. Like, what are you talking about? Turns out I wasn't a really good psychic. I had a lot of work to do. And as it turned out, it kind of meant my son had to leave for me to find me, for me to focus on me and my metaphysical work. Who knew? Who knew? God got jokes. Who knew? But it was actually perfect. Everything that happens for a reason. Even if you can't see it, learn to trust God in the process. I thought my heart would break when my son's father, and by the way, he's 19, right? He's 19, he's grown. He ain't trying to be a mama's boy no more. And I didn't understand none of that. Mama's boy were fine with me, right? I'm that type of mom, right? I'll kick your ass over my son. I'll kick your ass anyway over my son. But I needed him to know that you a mama's boy for life. And he was like, woman, stop. And I didn't understand that at 19. Everybody I told this story to, they're always in shock. They're like, your son just, and I was like, yeah, he just left. And the point that I want to make to all of this is of gratitude he left. Of gratitude. I didn't know it at the time. So then I'm really upset and I'm doing my job as parking enforcement. I did a terrible job at parking enforcement. Terrible. They kept following me because they couldn't understand why I wouldn't do my job. And I'm like, fire me, right? But in any case, I'm at the Pasadena. I forget the main road, but in Old Town, Colorado Boulevard, I think it is. There is Scientology and a table. And they look at me and they go, are you stressed? And I was like, yes, I'm so stressed. And then they were like, take the stress test. And then I was like, well, I don't need to take the stress test. I'm stressed, right? And they were like, no, take the stress test. Come on. Oh, I think this is the one that they want. They're like, no, take the stress test. What I didn't know is that the stress test was designed. I'm going to choose red. I don't know why. I actually wanted green, but red. So what I didn't know is that the stress test was designed to make me feel stressful. But they didn't have to do that. I was really stressed. And then the stress thing, it was a doom. It went all the way to the left, right? But I didn't know it was a trick at the time. I didn't know I was being manipulated and hoodwinked, right? So then they said to me, you're stressed. And I said, I am. And they said, join us. And I said, sign me up, right? As I'm about to sign up for Scientology, right? My coworker, Spanish guy, to this day, I don't remember his name. What a saint. As I'm about to sign up, he was watching me. And then he goes, Miss Brown. And I was like, yes, whatever his name is. Let's call him Orlando. I feel like his name was Orlando. Yes, Orlando. And he goes, let's go. And I was like, I can't sign up. I gotta go. And so he pulls me. Why did this come out? Oh, it's a different type of glitter. Look how pretty that came out. Look at that. Yeah, baby. I like it like that. I like it like that. I like it like that. It got so. In any case, the guy says to me, he goes, Miss Brown, what were you doing? And I was crying to Scientology. It was hilarious. He's like, Miss Brown, what were you doing? And I was like, I don't know. I almost joined Scientology too. I don't know how I came to tell you that story. It had something to do with what I just saw on my feed just now. I almost joined Scientology. Oh, imagine how miserable I would have been. But then again, let me tell you guys something. I almost became a nun. You have no idea the religious directions I was trying to take. I almost became a nun. Can you see me as Whoopi and Sister Act? Except the nuns, they would have killed me. I already know it. All right. I think I'm good. So we're just going to get the herbs. We still got a little bit more to do. We're going to get the herbs. This is Britney's herbs, right? Ooh. And then this is my herbs. No, this is the bee pollen for Britney. But we're going to add some extra bee pollen at the bottom of my beer glass. Don't ask any questions. I don't know why it's beer glass. We're going to pray for Britney real quick, right? Going to pray for Britney. Quick prayer. Do this for yourself, guys. All right? Please, God, let Britney win her case. Let her voice be heard. Let her feel empowered. Let her not take no for an answer. Please, angels, God, Jesus, guides, ancestors, go before her, speak on her behalf, and let her come out a winner. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen, amen, amen. All right, I forgot one more thing here, but I need to do it, and that is to rub it on the candle itself, okay? Very important to rub the herbs on the candle itself. That adds to the ambiance more. Put it inside the beer glass. I got beer glass because this was the only size I could find. Look how that is. All right, I gotta wash my hands because this is Britney stuff. Damn it. Get some Florida water, people. Florida water is for protection, especially if you're doing candle magic. Florida water is for protection. All right. This is now. So to separate Britney's, I put mine in a blue plastic bag. All right, this is mine. So this is Britney's. Can you guys see it? Do you like the beer? It's so cute. We got to stop asking for the death penalty, people. I'm not a fan of the death penalty. Bee pollen, right? Just going to add a little bit more inside of the bee pollen. when you do this, there should be a slight vibration that comes through, right? Now, because this is my herb, I'm going to breathe into it. I didn't breathe into Britney's herbs because it's mine. I'm going to open it just a little bit and breathe into it. For anybody else that's want to, you can add a little bit of your spit. You can add some blood, not period blood. Please don't add period blood. Period blood is releasing, it's like toxins. It's releasing up out of you. Please do not. But if you have like a diabetic stick and add blood to it. Who cares? Spit works just fine, or just your breath. Remember, we're doing magic on ourselves. If you're a bad bitch, do it on yourself. If you so bad, I'm a bad bitch. I do my magic on me, unless I'm helping someone like Britney. And then, but remember, I got permission. I'm so happy. Did anybody see Britney had pink hair? I love that she is excited about what I'm doing. I love it. I love it. I got her permission and I said, Britney, please, if you want me to do it on you personally, because I was doing it just on the movement, Free Britney. That I can do without permission. But I said, girl, if you want me to do it for you, give me a sign. That girl started wearing pink, and yesterday she got pink hair. I hear you, sister. I hear you. I got you. All right, hold on a second. Between you and Justin Bieber, is it Bieber? Yeah. I love you too. All right. Are we good? Right, Tia? Put magic on yourself. You a bad bitch? Do it on you. Because let me tell you something. What happens? Look, I'm going to show you guys. Look at this. The stuff gets all over, right? It gets all over. Look at my phone. Look at my phone. You do bad magic. Don't ask why you're having bad luck. Don't ask. Although I have to tell you, we all have to invest in some form of bad luck. God is very clear about calling out his name. So guess what? If you're too happy, you won't call out his name. So sometimes he just gives us some challenges so that you can remember he's in charge. All right. It looks like a thumbprint there. What happened here? Oh, maybe I picked it up, maybe. All right. I think we're good. Now, before I let everyone go, hold on a second. Let me just wipe this on me. I don't care. Before I let everyone go, I don't know how I wound up picking beer. Oh, cerveza. Cerveza is a herb, right? I have cerveza as a herb here. It's what is used to make beer. But let me look up why because they didn't have regular stuff here. What does beer symbolize? Oh, interesting. Beer symbolizes the virtues of ordinary day-to-day life: friendship, loyalty, unpretentiousness. Interesting. You know, there are never any accidents. And so, beer may have been invented by the Egyptians. Ancient Egyptians. Isn't it something? Whew. Now I got to tell Lamar about this. I think I'm done here, guys. I think I'm done here. Do you like it? Oh, wait. One last thing. This is going to be Britney's letter. And then I'm going to put the candle on top of Britney's letter. And this is where I've been putting my letters in my Dear God journal, right? So for Britney, I still got a red pen. I'll use red. You guys know I like to use my highest authority. So I always put Dear God and Jesus. Can you guys see? And then I'm going to add to this because I still have 15 minutes. But I'm going to say, can you please allow Britney to be free of her dad's entanglement? Now I'm going to add this legally. All right. Spiritually and her soul's purpose with her dad, that's one thing. That is something she can absolutely handle. We're doing this to have the legal entanglement taken from him. All right. I'm just going to add, may she find her voice. Her voice. May she speak for herself. May she win her desires. I'm going to add in court. May she have freedom. And I'm going to add the way she sees it. And wants it. We're going to start with the entanglement of her dad. We're going to start there. And anything she wants further should be easier. So I'm going to add that anything that she wants will be swift, easy, and expedited from this point on. From this today on. All right. Now, it's very important to understand that you have to write, and I'm going to do it in a different marker, only because I want you guys to understand, be careful what you wish for. Everyone, be careful what you wish for. Okay? So that nothing bad happens, you must add, may it be good and correct for all. May it be good and correct for all. I don't care where this goes. It can go in the beginning. It could go at the end of the writing. It can go across. Don't worry about not being able to read this. This is being sent to spirit anyway. You're not ruining anything. May it be good and correct for all. Now, I'll give you a good example. You could ask for money, sweeties, when you do your magic. And you could wind up in a car accident. You could wind up with the work job compensation deal. You'll get the money. Are you sure you wanted it that way? May it be good and correct for all. Because if you're going to ask for something, it requires patience. God is a funny God. And I promise you, anything you get too fast, you're gonna wish you didn't want it. And I'm only talking for those that can only see money as an option, right? How many of you only want money? Or if I only had money, there's a curse that comes with money. Because if you don't have it, it literally means you couldn't handle it. And so when you finally get money, it's because you can handle it. Or it's because you're doing something that gives back. Be careful what you wish for. I once wished that I had, I once wished for something and I meant it. And I did every magic for it. I'll tell you what it was. I wished for an abundance of clients and I did magic. And I got what I wished for, not the way I wanted. Because what I got was an abundance of low vibrational clients. People that want to know what I had to say, but then fought me with what I had to say and didn't want to change their relationships, but they wanted to know that I could see it. That's low vibrational, people. I'm not that type of psychic that's going to be like, yeah, that, this going to happen, that, yeah, okay, goodbye. No, when you call me, I'm here to help you. And so I will have people with relationships where it's abusive, where you're in relationships with community penises, and you're okay with it. But then you're calling me, and I'm like, but why are you calling me? Because you're okay with this. So you're calling me because you want to talk? That's a different fee. Counseling, totally different fee. I'm going to start adding that because I'm totally capable of listening to you for a different price. But if you're asking me to see things and everything I say is so true, yep, Tracy, that's exactly who he is. Yep, Tracy, that's exactly. It's going to be up to you to make some changes. So I got what I wished for. I didn't ask for the right stuff, right? My favorite people in the whole wide world, I'm sorry to say this, everyone, when I do readings, are those that are trying to get through their spirituality selves. Those are my favorite people. And I'm like, I'll keep you on the phone for an hour. You'll pay for 15. I'll keep you on the phone for an hour. Because I love talking magic, spirituality, growth, expansion. You know, if you call me with boyfriend issues, husband issues, particularly if there's another, 3-party, there's community, there's on and off again for 10 years, right? Respect what spirit is trying to tell you. Respect what spirit is trying to tell you. So what happened was I wished for an abundance and God got jokes. He got jokes. He gave me what I asked for. And do you know I had to rescind it? I had to say to God, I apologize. I wasn't thinking. Bring me healthy people, please. And instantaneously it changed. This is a true story. And this is very hard for me to admit to you. That even I didn't ask for a wish that was good and correct for all. I'm human too. So at some point I was like, get me. Let me be the best psychic out there. That did not work. Y'all go ahead and mess with God. He's no joke. He's like, are you sure? He even gives you an opportunity to take it back. Give me money, God. Give me money. He's like, are you sure? You sure? But for me, it wasn't about the money. For me, it was about being the best psychic and the only one that you all can trust. Come to me. Come to me. And God was like, but you are the best. Are you sure what you're asking for? And I was like, I'm sure. Give me, God. Give me. God's like, that, take it. And he walks away. And he left me crying. Now, I'm going to tell you who made that change for me. And I don't like her to this day. Super Scent. I made that wish on Super Scent's back. I don't like Super Scent to this day. Not because of her, but I just don't like her. I mean, I pray for her growth. Like, everybody's capable of growing, and I wish her well. I don't like her. I don't like her. Because I think the people that followed her were low vibrational. Everybody followed her because she made $1 million 1 year. And that's all that anybody cared about. Oh, before we go, my damn squirrel's out there running back and forth because we ran out of food. He just emptied out the whole bag. I don't know what's going to happen. These are the love messages from my squirrel. We talked about this, right? And I think he once we made up, he sent this to me. He brought this back and put it on my terrace. And I think the other message that he sent me was, I think this is the Knight of Swords. Can't read this shit now. What the hell did this squirrel do to this shit? Listen to me. What I did was I took all the cards that could represent an abundance of life-fulfilling stuff, right, out of the tarot, and I take them to my banister, right? It was during an eclipse or the Negro solstice. It was during the Negro solstice. And what I said to God was, I'm going to leave everything there. And what's left behind, I know, is my message. As it turns out, they all left. All of it. I did catch the squirrel with one of the cards in his mouth. And it didn't dawn on me that he was saving them. He was saving all of it. So I got rid of the squirrel. I stopped feeding him. I stopped feeding the birds. They were just driving me crazy. I got rid of everything, right? And there's this potted plant that had nothing in it. And as I'm cleaning everything out and glad that everyone is gone, I see all these cards. This squirrel was collecting all these cards. So then I did a reading on the cards that he left me. These cards, but there was like 20 of these, right? And so I did the reading on the cards that he chose. And then I felt so bad. Like, I even started crying because I realized the squirrel wasn't trying to be obnoxious to me. The squirrel was trying to say, hey, we're friends. And I didn't understand.
Holly, hi. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. You know what? Hi, Milo. How are you? I found a pair of boots, small one, by the car on the... Just one, like brownish. It might have been his. Yeah, well, I took it, so I wanted to make sure you're around. Yes. I'll bring it to you. Perfect, thank you. Are you in your car? It's in my car. Oh, I'm on my way out. Okay, cool. Thank you.
I'm that neighbor. I gotta hear everything. I'm sorry. The reading stops. I gotta hear everything. My point to you is, after I made up with him and I gave him some peanuts and some strawberries, and I started feeding the birds again, he still would not talk to me. He would not come around. I could see him, and he would not come and eat from me. And then finally, he came around, and I was like, listen, I'm really sorry. You know, I didn't realize what a bitch I was being. And then he left this card, the Ace of Cups. How sweet is that? You did not lose those boots you showed me.
There's a big truck that parks next to me that's for this spot. I don't know where they came from, but trying to get in and out, it's impossible.
Oh, it might be the new guy that moved in. I think he's 43.
Right here? Okay, so maybe.
Yeah.
It's huge. I'm like, all right.
Oh, he carries a huge truck?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Bye.
Bye, Milo. Bye. Bye, Milo. 9 months.
Today.
9 months today?
9 in, 9 out.
Yeah.
See you later.
Bye. All right. What's Coel's? What's that? But in any case, he gave me this after I made up with him, but it took weeks for him to talk to me. He would not talk to me. The strawberries dried up. He would not talk to me. And then one day he started talking to me. And then one day he brought this down for me. It's a nightmare what I go through with these animals. Probably has squirrel fungus on it too, no less. Probably. All right. I feel like he's your totem animal. Well, we actually did a reading on it in my group club. And I was like, what is up with this squirrel? And Melissa Jatone felt like it was someone that had passed over. And this was the only way that he could communicate with me was by being in the body of a squirrel. Jasmine, if you need anything to be answered, that's why I do readings, sweetheart. TraceyBrownlive.com. I don't answer free questions. There's many other people that could do that for free. I don't. TraceyBrownlive.com. I'm the best in the business, and that's a period. So get your readings. Do a 15-minute reading. Who cares? Are we good? Oh, yeah, I have that. Did you buy it because I showed you? Exactly. That's because, Gloria, you're coming into the spiritual world. Yeah, the Animal Spirit Pocketbook is a good book to have. All right? It's a good book to have. Magic Mermaid, and that's a period. I got that. Magic Mermaid. Hi, Emma. Hi, Salt and Pepper. Booking another right now. Go for it. I have openings this afternoon. Go for it. Cynthia, sometimes I don't like to mix energies. So if you have a candle that's still burning, there's a reason for that. Remember, we talk about fire safety, guys. So if you go to bed or leave your house, you have to put the candle out, period. All right? Sometimes it could take longer because you're constantly, lighting the candle when you get home. If it takes a while, it takes a while. Remember, don't rush God. God doesn't have time for you. That's a period, Marsha. Hi, Marsha. Hi. All right. Are we good? Are we? Hi, Kelsey's. Look at you. Hi, I am Kimberlite. How's everyone doing? Well, love yourself, know your worth. Be careful of saying stuff like that. When you say, where is Britney's mother and sister, and why are they not helping Britney? You're assuming. If you notice, I have not brought up Britney or Britney's sister since I did a video which said, everybody get in there and help Britney. So be careful because you're assuming. I'm assuming that they are helping. You, the public, don't need to know. It is absolutely none of your business what Britney's mother is doing and what Britney's sister is doing. It's none of your business. We have to trust the process. I'm assuming they are in there. You know what they look like to me? Let me show you something. This is what I envision. Why would you assume Britney's alone in all of this? If anything, all of them would have been like this. Oh, hi. Yes, good girl. Okay, hold on a second. Let me just answer this. It's just easier. Tracy. Copy. Tracy. Doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. Doop-doo-doo, doop-doo-doo. Paste. Okay, sweetie, I sent the prices over to you. I'm assuming they are working together. That's what I'm assuming. All right. And then there's my other deck. I don't think it's this deck though, but let me make sure. I was actually looking for the Karma one and Judgment. I think it might be this one. That's what Campbell soups are. Good. Does anybody remember Campbell soup, that high sodium, disgusting piece? No, I think it might be this deck. What? I'm gonna show you a card that I more envisioned the three of them. It may not be this deck. It's Karma. If you guys know the decks at all, it's literally Karma, which is Judgment in the Rider-Waite. Maybe it's not this deck. Maybe it's the Witch's Tarot. I'm hungry. What time is it? I had an early breakfast today. I was going to do something early in the morning, but Spirit didn't want me to do it. Spirit got jokes. No, it's my other deck. All right. Oh, you're welcome. I know the sodium content, but don't you just miss like that awful food your parents used to give you? I just want soup, but I can't have any of this. I always have to make soup. I can't just buy it. All the shit they put in it make me sick. Oh my God. I just feel like some soup. I made some fish soup the other day, but it literally made it, but it didn't agree with me. I threw it all up. Oh, come on, Karma. Where are you? Damn it. This is what I see, the three women. This is the sister. This is Britney. This is the mom. So let's not assume that they're not helping. You're just listening to media, but media is fucked up. All right? Let's not make them look so bad. I can't imagine Britney's going through this alone. I don't believe it for a minute. Oh, bean soup sounds good. Black bean soup sounds... I make a good black bean soup, but has a bean is not always good for me either. Oh, that means you have children around. Oh, the children are the worst. Oh, they just want to blow out your candle. No, I can't even add water to it. No, you cannot add water to canned soups. No, it will still kill me. Oh, my daughter loves tortilla soup, but again, that's not good for me either. I just have to make my own soup. Hi, Delucky. Oh, Jameson, I just sent a response back. Look at your emails. All right, guys, the best readings ever. Oh, Marsha, thank you. Marsha. I know you get tired of that shit, but I don't care. Marsha. Thank you. I honor that you say that. Thank you. All right, guys, are we good? Got a little glitter. Looks like snot. Can't have potato soup. Yeah, all the things you're eating, I can't eat. I cannot have potato soup. I can have broccoli soup. I can make me some broccoli soup. That might be better. Huh. I might make me some broccoli soup today. That sounds good. Okay, you just help me. When you said potato, you say potato, I say broccoli. I can't eat anything that increases my blood sugar. I won't do it. Life is too short. Nope, nope, nope. All right. I wish you guys could smell this candle. Oh, it has the best smell. It has this pine smell because pine is protective. Are you guys good? Oh, wait. God damn it. I'm busy talking to y'all and I did not light my candle. I have to light it. God damn it. Lighting mine. So busy talking to y'all. You should cut the wick. I just get very lazy and I never cut the wick. But you really should cut the wick. I just hate trying to cut it. I'm just lazy. All the hard work I put in, I don't cut the wick. That's hilarious. You see? And by the way, guys, all of this back here is all my apothecary. Do you see? Thank you, Britney, for letting me take care of you in a magical kind of way. And I can't wait until you step into your own magic. I can't wait. I can't wait to pass the torch back to you for your life. Is everyone good? Yes, broccoli with cheese. Processed food, period. I agree. Yes, yes, Magic Mermaid. I'm moving my home and a whole store back there. Let me tell you something. This cabinet was empty. I remember saying, what am I going to use this stuff for? What am I going to use all these shelves for? Who knew I was going to fill it up to this point? Who knew? Everything is magic in there. Everything. And I have to move it all. Oh my God, what a nightmare. All right, guys. Thank you for putting up with me. An hour? This was not supposed to go on for an hour, but what you did was, this wasn't a reading. What you did was watch how I just have fun with candle magic. I think I'm going to end it with the reading. How about that? Let me end this with the reading. And you guys know how much I love my angel messages. I'm going to pull one for Britney and one for me. Britney, I'm so excited for you, Britney. I see your future. So I'm so excited for you. This is yours. I don't know what it says. And this is mine. I don't know what it says. Sacred plan. Yeah, let's talk about a sacred plan. I did see it. Earth and ground. This kind of makes sense for you, Britney, because you're very airy, which is the reason why you do a lot of twirling. You do a lot of twirling because you're airy, even though you're fire. There's something about you that encompasses a lot of air. I don't know why. I don't do astrology, but I see the air in you, and you think a lot, very hard. That's all air. But I don't know your astrology chart, so I can't explain it. Earth and air. You may be feeling discombobulated or all over the place at this time, most likely because you're spreading yourself thin and taking on too much. So your angel guides are encouraging you to get grounded, come back to earth. You have a clearer insight into who you are and what you need to do to feel safer and more at ease in life. You're being guided to take some time to breathe. Breathe, Britney. Connect with fresh air and even go somewhere in nature where you can relax, release, and let go. You may be uncertain about what you're supposed to be focusing on, and that's because your energy is dispersed. But angels of earth are with you to help you ground yourself and feel connected again. As you have important work to do, and exciting experiences can only unfold when your energy is intact and contained. You are blessed to receive this message today because it's a message of protection and guardianship, right? These words are very apropos, right? Angels are strongly connected to you and your path right now, and they want to support your evolution, which is what you're going through. You're going through an evolution. When you lose a sense of connection to who you are, you can often find yourself focusing on energy or projects or even old habits that can limit your evolution. So take a breath. Call on Mother Earth to help you. Invite angels of the earth to draw deep roots from being down to the heart of the earth. Know that when you are grounded, you are strong, focused, and a loving individual, and revitalizing. When this card shows up for you, angels are guiding you to remember that you are of great value. The earth is blessed to have you. That is beautiful. Sacred plan. I did see that. I like sacred plan because I am trying to figure out what my next plan is. I don't know if that makes sense to you all, but I'm trying to, it's just things I need to do, and I'm trying to figure myself out too. This is for me. This card represents the plan that God has for your life, more than the plan that comes to fruition based on your intentions and highest good. Do you guys get that? What I want and what God wants is two different things. And sometimes I have to sit back and figure out what God wants. Doesn't mean I have to like it. It just means, am I going to be obedient to what God wants? You have been given the incredible gift of free will. Yes. And therefore, your thoughts, deeds, actions, and intentions are in some way going out in the universe and curating the experiences, opportunities, and energies that are flowing in and out of your life. When this card appears, you are being encouraged to move in a state of surrender. Whew. Who's ever had to move into a state of surrender? Is that not fearful? Where you recognize that, yes, your intentions have an impact on the creation of your life. But how those intentions unfold is not down to you, but in the hands of God. Ooh, this message is deep, guys, very deep. The divine plan is your intentions unfolding in a way that God, the universe, feels is for your growth and highest good. May it be good and correct for all. Know that every experience that you have been through in your life has been a way marker on your journey towards growth and expansion, and your angels are acknowledging your growth now. If you're trying to force a plan into action, the angels are saying back down and trust in a greater good. Often when something isn't happening, we're frustrated, but that's only because we don't see that our perfect plan is really unfolding. When your ideas or plans go wrong, trust that the universe has a greater plan for you, right? So if that man doesn't work out for you, let him go. Trust that God has a greater plan for you. If you lose your job during a COVID, which so many people have had these type of experiences, you would have never let it go in 2019. All of a sudden, they let you go. And how many of you have started businesses? Many. You started doing all the things you wanted to do during the COVID. Trust God. Although this card is for me, but you can have some of the messages too. And that the greater plan isn't something that hasn't already been chosen for you. It's more of a combination of all your life's intentions, prayers, and actions washing back toward you with opportunity and experiences. Call on your angels to light up the path ahead. You may feel that you are facing the unknown, but know that you are always guided and protected. That's beautiful. Those were two beautiful cards. Do you not love it? Magic Mermaid. So many people do not want to go back to work. Let me tell you something. Restaurants are having a hard time even hiring servers. It's because restaurants suck. So, good luck, restaurants. Post-COVID, I don't know if you guys are going to survive the way you did pre-COVID. Y'all treat your back workers horrible. You treated your waitresses horrible. And you didn't pay them enough. And some of those restaurants made good ass money. Right, Sylvester? Sylvester's like, beautiful candles. Right? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Surrender is a muscle we have to constantly exercise. Girl, surrender is a thing. It's a whole thing. There's a church song, I Surrender All. Boy, when you sing that song sometimes, it's like, it just goes deep. When you have to surrender all, when you know you have to get a divorce, you're like, I'm trying to hold on to him, God. And God's like, girl, let go. And when you surrender all, there's a card in this deck. The Queen of Cups is one of my favorite cards in this deck. Look, she shows up right away. This card reminds me of I Surrender All. Look. Waist high in her emotions. But look at spirit above her. Almost looks like there's a face there. Look at spirit above her. And once she recognized she had to surrender, she gave up the ghost. Not for death, but for living, for a better life, for less stress, for less aggravation. All right, guys, I am out of here. It is 12:21. I'm going to go eat lunch. Hi, Moon Goddess. Hi, sweetie. I received this message. Thank you, Jess Lexi. Look at you. I clicked on it just the right time. Yes, you did. Surrendering is hard. Yes, Moon Goddess. It is. It is. It's so hard. Because don't do it, God. Don't do it. Don't rip me from... Mermaid, Magic Mermaid. That's very pretty. Let in the grace. Ooh, that's deep too. Okay, you guys know I could stay here for another 2 hours just talking smack with y'all. That's what I love. I love talking spirituality. Now I get it. I love talking spirituality. I could do this all day. All day. Be goofy and talk spirituality all day. Because this never ends. But wanting greed and money. I need money. I mean money. After a while, it doesn't feel good. Look at all the rappers out there. Ain't none of them Negroes happy. None. Not one. But look at Russell Simmons. Not Russell Simmons. Not Russell Simmons. The football player, Russell something or other. I like him. I like Russell, the football player, Seattle, Washington Russell. I love that guy. And look what he and she, Ciara, have accomplished when you give up the ideology that a rapper's life is a good life. I've never seen that woman be more happy. And it's continuous happiness. Do you notice that? They're both at peace. Both of them. Love your spiritual talks. My circle does not understand that language. I know. I know. I love my spiritual talks too. Oh. But in any case, we'll all get there. I have faith in God that you're either going to get there or you're going to die. You're going to get there or COVID's going to take you. I'm not worried. But, so I haven't been advertising my book club because I didn't like the book I was reading. It's a long story. I've decided to go on, and this Saturday, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This Saturday, I can read the book club. I'll do the book club this Saturday because it starts at 2 o'clock your guys' time. Okay, I can read the book club. I don't know if I'm going to get through the whole story. I hope I do. I'm reading Hans Christian Andersen, The Ugly Duckling. Are you an ugly duckling? I bet you are. I bet anybody in this group is an ugly duckling. Didn't fit in the hierarchy of society of greed and misery and money. All right. You gave up the ghost. You surrendered. When you're an ugly duckling, you don't fit in anyway. You're like, well, I could never come to the table anyway because I'm a little weird. And I'm dumpy and weird. Weebles wobbles, but you don't fall down. All right. Ugly Duckling this Saturday. I hope I can get through it, but it might go on for 2 weeks. I hope I can get through it because I want to have a conversation about the Ugly Duckling. And then after this, we are reading Revelation because guess what, people? We're in Revelations. Has anybody ever read Revelations? It is hella scary. We're in it right now. All over the world. Have you seen what's happening in Israel, Palestine, India, South Africa, here? Ireland is fighting again. Ireland. They're in Revelations, people. The world, God, yes. Oh, I do want to do a reading on Portia. I do want to do a reading on Portia. Maybe I'll do it later today. How's that? Hi, Sarita. You're welcome. You're quite welcome. All right, guys. Let me get up out of here. Got to take my spiritual break. I love you. Eat well. I think I'm going to go shopping for some. I have a bag of broccoli here, but I think I'm eating 2 bags. Make me some broccoli soup. Thank you for the idea, Magic Mermaid. I think it was you. Russell. No, wait. What's that guy's name in the Seattle Hawks? His name's Russell. What's his last name? I love him. I love him and I love Ciara. I love them as a couple. Ciara has arrived. Do you guys know every reading I did on Ciara came through, including predicting her last baby that she birthed? Yeah. All right, guys. I love you. Oh, wait. Wilson! Russell Wilson. Is that his name? I like him a lot. Bye, guys.
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Tracey Brown, Tracey Brown, Tracey Brown Live.